All right, my beautiful people, thanks so much for tuning in to the Money Mind Shift. We are back here. I'm ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, and we're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Siebold. Steve, I'm coming for my check. Hey, my website was hacked, but it's back up, so I got to put my affiliate links back in, and you'll be able to buy the book through me. I'll leave the links in the comments below. Now, here's the deal. We're going through 15 minutes a day, guys, 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. Now, here's the deal. Wealth begins in the mind, guys. Wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. Again, you must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. And so people always ask me, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, how in the world did you go from being a financial zero to a financial hero? And guys, I simply read 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day. I decided to read financial things and things about money, and I applied it to my life. That's how I got out of debt. That's how I started to acquire, build assets, and build wealth. That's how I did it. How are you going to do it? I don't know. But I know one place that you can start, one place that doesn't cost you a whole lot of money, and that's picking up a good book to read. And so I recommend this book, and we're going through this book. We're on day number 44 of a 100-day journey. Day number 44. I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. Let's get it. Day number 44. The middle class believes their thinking is unrelated to their net worth. The world class knows thinking is the catalyst of all results. The middle class believes their thinking is unrelated to their net worth. The world class knows thinking is the catalyst of all results. Here's the deal, guys. How you think, the way in which you think, whatever it is that you think will ultimately be the output that you have in your life. So ask yourself, what are you inputting into your membrane? What are you thinking about all day long? What are the things that you're processing? Because whatever it is that you think up here is going to have a direct result in the outcome that you have in your life. So if you've been having poor thoughts, guess what? You probably are poor. If you've been having rich thoughts, you probably are rich, or you're moving towards being rich. It's all about how you think. Wealth begins in the mind. Now, the average person is living in a linear mindset that correlates work, time, and money. They've been trained to believe by others in the middle class consciousness that the longer you work, the more money you will make. And I remember thinking this, and I remember this was it. Hey, I want to make some more money. Let me go work some overtime. Hey, I want to go make some money. Let me get a second job. Hey, I want to make some money. Let me work until I can't work no more. Double, triples, quadruples. I'll pass out working, all to make a little bit of extra change. They have been trained to believe by others in the middle class consciousness that the longer you work, the more money you will make. And since there are only 24 hours in a day, the only way to earn more money is by getting a raise. The linear line of thought is the only level the masses understand. If a corporate employee wants to make more money, their first thought is to get an MBA. How many people I've come across, they think about they want to make more money. The first thing they think about is, I need to go back to school. Now, that doesn't guarantee you'll make any money. There's no guarantees in life, but you're going to go and accrue more debt in order to try and make more money so you can pay off the debt that you just accrued. And you find yourself, again, in this vicious cycle of having more debt, maybe making a little bit more money in order to pay off the debt that you just got in order to make the more money. So you really didn't gain anything. You gained some more knowledge probably, right? And that's cool. But there's a lot of ways that you gain that knowledge. And one of those ways is 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. So here's the deal. In the linear world, more education equals more money. That's how most people think. If I get a higher education, I'll get more money. Matter of fact, I'm just looking at a story today that came out. We had a lady who's got graduated, got a BA, got a master's, got a doctorate, and she's on welfare. Got all this education, authored 4 books, all this education, and she's living on welfare. Why is that? The key is supposed to be education, but the key is not the formal education. The key, guys, is the self-education. What are you learning outside of the classroom that's going to take your thoughts to a new level so that you can have results on a new level? What are you doing that's uncommon? Common people watch TV. Uncommon people are reading books. What are you doing that's uncommon so that you can have uncommon results? Don't follow the crowd, guys, because the crowd is broke. Yes, the crowd is broke. You're either poor or you're the working poor. And I'm telling you, I got tired of being poor. I got tired of being part of the working poor. I decided in my mind that I'm going to be rich, and I'm going to do that no matter what. Now, when I say I want to be rich, again, I must clarify, I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about my big mission. I'm talking about my big pie in the sky. And I understand it's going to take a little bit of money to do that. I've got a dream so big it's going to require a fortune. What about you? How big is your dream? How much money will it take your dream? How much money will it take for you to accomplish your dream? How much money will it take for you to build your house? How much money will it take for you to get your car? I've got a dream so big it's going to require a fortune. Whew. All right. This is the world where hard work is the key to earning. It is also the most inefficient method of making money, and a one-way ticket to a life among the working poor, known as the middle class. The rich know big money originates in a non-linear world, and it's a place where very few people inhabit. It's not that it's too complicated for the average person. It's that it requires letting go of everything you think you know about earning money and making room for a higher level of thought. It requires letting go everything that you think about money and making room for a higher level of thought. Are you willing to let go of what you've learned in order to make room for what you can learn? Are you willing to make room for possibility? Are you making room for a new level of thought? In other words, are you making room to raise your level of consciousness, raising your wealth consciousness? That's something that you have to decide. Now, the rich are masters at taking a single idea and leveraging it so many ways that it's difficult to identify its points of origin. For example, the masses think about how much they can get paid to do something, while the rich figure out what they love to do and then find out how to make money doing it. So in the comments below, I want you to write, find out what I love to do and find a way to make money doing it. Find out what I love to do and then find a way to make money doing it. The goal of money is the same, but the road they travel to achieve it is opposite. One is a linear path and the other is non-linear. One is all about money and the other is filled with enthusiasm, fun, and passion. Who would you bet on to earn more? Who would you bet on to earn more? Linear thinking tells the masses that thinking is unrelated to making money. Non-linear thinking tells the rich that thinking is the epicenter of every great fortune. Change the way that you think, you'll change your results. Now, here's our quote of the day from Andrew Young. Andrew says that I have about concluded that wealth is a state of mind and that anyone can acquire a wealthy state of mind by thinking rich thoughts. Again, Andrew Young said that I have concluded that wealth is a state of mind, and that anyone can acquire a wealthy state of mind by thinking rich thoughts. Now, here's your critical thinking question of the day. Something for you to think about, guys, today. Now, when it comes to making money, do you think more in linear or non-linear terms? When it comes to making money, do you think in linear or non-linear terms? Is all you think about is how much labor and time you can put in to get money? Or do you start to think about how you can make money without trading your time? Which way do you think? Most people in this world think about labor, time for money. It's only the select few that think smarter and say, well, how can I make money without giving up so much of my time? Now, here's your action step of the day, guys. Here's what you want to take away from today, day number 44. You want to build the habit of nonlinear thinking by using it every day in different situations. Now, nonlinear thinking does not have to be just around money. It really comes down to thinking about different ways to solve problems. Now, many of you may have a money problem. So now you got to think of different ways that you can solve your money problem. Build the habit. You want to build this habit of nonlinear thinking by using it every day in different situations. Well, here's the deal, guys. That's our time today here on the Money Mind Shift. We're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Siebold. Steve, I'm coming for my check. 15 minutes a day is all it takes. 15 minutes a day. Are you willing to go through 15 minutes a day to keep broke away? Well, this is day number 44, and we said that the middle class believe their thinking is unrelated to their net worth, while the world class knows thinking is a catalyst of all their results. I'm here Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your certified financial educator, ERGJ. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the question is, will you?